I'm ready.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tulpa Summoning Podcast. I am your host, Megastan Wan, and I am Tulpamancer. You are listening to the Tulpa Summoning Podcast, where we talk about all things Tulpa related, including exciting new Tulpas I'm working on. This is the podcast where you can receive news and updates on new products and tulpasummoning.com has in development. Also, you can tune in and listen to stories about my tulpa encounters, tulpa summoning tips, tulpa related stories, tulpa related book reviews, quantum healing, parallel universes, quantum jumping, interviewing people like our special guest Michelle today about all that stuff as well, and all things psychic, metaphysical, unexplained, paranormal, and supernatural. This is the fourth episode of the Tulpa Summoning Podcast. And boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, and esteemed guests, do I got a great show lined up for you. On today's episode, I'm going to introduce you to Michelle. Michelle is one of my favorite hypnosis quantum healers and probably the most talented and gifted intuitives I've ever had the honor of meeting in my life. And I'm going to interview Michelle and tell you what I have been up to. I know it's been a while, and I'm going to recap my extraordinary journey working with Michelle and how her quantum healing and intuitive readings have helped me experience more and more tulpa and virtual dream world phenomenon. And I will play some songs and we'll chat and laugh and promote our services and products and talk about how quantum healing and her unique gifts can help you experience more tulpa phenomenon. And I will let you guys know where you can contact her and get in touch with Michelle to actually set up and have quantum healing sessions with her, receive readings, and all the amazing services she has to share. And yeah. So without further ado, I like to introduce you to Michelle, our co-host for the evening. Michelle, say hi to our audience.
Hi, and thank you for having me on today. I really appreciate it. Nice to be here.
Right on. I'm super pumped and excited for
Yeah,
today.
me too.
I met Michelle through Talmadge Harper's Omega coaching program last year when Talmadge informed me that a spot opened up and he would be willing to mentor me thanks to Michelle joining the program. So not only would I be mentored by Talmadge, a real pioneer in this field of tulpamancy, but I also get to work with Michelle, who's probably one of the most gifted intuitives and quantum healers I've ever met in my life. Uh, Michelle,
Oh, thank you.
yeah. So, Michelle, we are both in our own ways being mentored by Talmadge. Can you tell us what it's like working with him?
Oh, yeah. I remember the first time I saw him on YouTube. I already did hypnosis and I was already qualified, but somehow I felt something was lacking. I was looking for something deeper, much deeper hypnosis, meaningful, maybe a little bit more spiritual. And I didn't really know what I was looking for, but I was on the quest. I went looking and I found a few things. And then I just happened to find one of Talmadge's YouTube videos. And I was hooked. I was absolutely hooked. I binged watched basically all of them. And I was just so amazed. I couldn't believe I wanted to do that. I definitely wanted to do that. So I contacted him. And the thing that really, really surprised me, he messaged me back. I was like, oh, hi. I really did not expect him to message me back. I don't know why, but I really didn't think he was. But he did. And I am very inquisitive. So I ask 101 million questions and he answered them. And he made it available for me to get his program. And part of, I guess, qualifying to be a quantum healer, quantum hypnotherapist, I had to work on other people. And I just asked him to bring me more, give me more, give me more. And so he did. And then after a while, he actually paid me to bring me some clients. And then I just hypnotized quite a few people. And that's how I met you, Jesse.
Right on.
So
Um, that is amazing.
yeah, no, Talmage is amazing. He's amazing. He says it as it is. So he's never hiding anything or saying something and meaning something else. He says it like it is. He is a very good mentor, and because of him, I am on this journey that I am on, and I am where I am because of his wonderful help. So I am truly grateful and happy that I've met Talmage and that he actually messaged me back. If he didn't message me back, I would probably not have been on this journey, but he messaged me back. So
Yeah, so am I.
I'm here.
I know he doesn't. I get the vibe he doesn't dig the whole like the fan club vibe. but he's a really neat dude.
Yeah.
So I know we should have done this like earlier, but Michelle, can you introduce yourself to the audience and tell us those who are unaware of what quantum healing is and like what being an intuitive is?
Okay. All right. So quantum is beyond. It's beyond. So it's not your just ordinary hypnotherapy. It goes beyond and it works on like an energetic level. It goes much further than just your subconscious mind. It goes even further to a very much higher vibration, which we would call our higher self. And it's just working on an energetic level and much deeper level. So that is quantum hypnosis. It's not skin deep. It's much deeper. Nothing is what it seems. Your problem is not always your problem. There is so many other things that is fueling your problem. So we go to the deepest level. And obviously your highest self knows all these things happening to you. So we go straight to your higher self. We bypass your conscious mind, we bypass your subconscious mind, and we go to almost like what you can call your higher mind. Okay. Now, I worked with Talmage and I actually had quite a few sessions with him. He did some quantum healing on me where I had a block. I told him the one day, oh, I wish I could be psychic. And he said, but you are. And my jaw almost dropped on the floor. I'm like, what? No, never. And he said, but you're very intuitive. And so we did a session together, and that basically just, I don't know, it like unblocked the drain. And from there, I was able to intuitively open up even more. I've always had a little bit of an intuitive gift, but I didn't know. I was always like, I don't know, I'm just making this up or whatever. But then after that, I just had the confidence that just fueled me to just even intuitively just go ahead. So Talmage actually put me on the spot a few times and said, all right, I would like you to do a reading for blah, 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 this person. Or this person has a question, do a reading right there. And then, and I was like, okay. And that really helped me to trust the process. So since then, I have been doing intuitive readings for people. And I always try and get feedback, just to make sure that, I'm not really sucking things out of thin air. And what happens is it's almost like I get my mind out of the way and I tap into a vibration, an energy, a frequency. And then I just open up and this information just come to me and I just say it. I say it the way it comes to me. And I never sugarcoat it or anything. So sometimes it's pretty like not harsh, but it's just like, whoa, that was okay. Didn't expect that. But yes, and then since working with Talmage, practicing and practicing, I'm just getting better and better and better. I get feedback from people, and the feedback that I have been getting has been phenomenal. It actually humbles me. It really is so overwhelming to hear people say that reading actually healed them, that reading actually was so spot on that now they can like put it to rest and heal. So it's not just entertainment, intuitive readings, it is actually healing on a deeper level.
Yeah, they're your healings are definitely the most incredible healings that I've ever like heard in my life. We are gonna get more into that in a moment, but I just want to say if people I just want to recommend actually just real quick, if people are gonna like work with like summoning tulpas or like manifesting or working like just experimenting with tulpa phenomenon, that they get in touch with an intuitive like yourself or an intuitive in general. But I would definitely recommend Michelle because she could actually channel tulpas. Can am I
Yeah.
right? Do you need to get a feel for a person before you channel them, or
No. See, what happens is everything is energy. Everything. So I just tap into an energy. And it's not like, so I did a course, Akashic Records, and it taught me a few things. And you had to have the person's name, full name at birth, their um, birth date, and even birthplace, and all these type of things. And I don't know. To me, it's like the energy just knows. So if somebody comes to me and say, can you please do a reading for me, and I don't know them at all, I don't have to know them. I don't have to know anything about them. I just tap into their frequency. I don't really know how it works, but I just do. I just think of the person and then I just do a reading. Let me give you an example. What happened once. Somebody was referred to me and they had a very unusual name. It's not an English name. And for some reason, I just kept thinking this was a boy, it was a man. And I kept saying, him. And this person messaged me back and said, why do you think I'm a man? I'm actually a woman. And I was like, oh my goodness, did I do this wrong? So I went back to my higher self to ask. And they said that energy has a male and a female part. And it's got nothing to do with sex, gender. Male energy is more like the sun. It's very giving. It is protecting. It is a very outward energy. And a female energy is very nurturing and very caring and more inward and softer in nature. Her energy that I was picking up on was a very out there energy. Her energy was very so she was more like a leader. She was more of a go doer, take control and things like that. So I just picked up on her energy, and rookie mistake, just assumed she was a male, but but that has nothing to do with gender. So if somebody comes for a reading with me, I don't have to know anything about them. I just say whatever I tap into, and that comes to me.
That's amazing. Uh we are gonna take a small break and listen to Skyfall by Adele. And when we come back, we're gonna talk about keywords. Michelle, we're just gonna keep on talking.
Cool.
But every time I hear the blue snowflake, I think about this song. Michelle,
Awesome.
can you explain to our audience what keywords are?
Yes. Okay. So the whole process of doing a hypnosis is calming down the body, calming down the mind, going through the subconscious mind to get to your higher mind. Okay. Sometimes that process can take, depending on the person, it can take 5 to 10 minutes to actually get to that point. So when we install a keyword, it is basically taking your mind, not your body, your mind to that higher self, so that you can yourself go and ask questions, get answers, do lots of like inner change work and things like that. Now, you don't necessarily have to close your eyes or lie down while doing it. At first, it's probably best to try and do that. But after a while, you can use your keyword to actually reach your higher self by just walking down the street while you're in the middle of a conversation and you quickly need guidance. So the keyword gets installed through hypnosis, and then after, this person can use the keyword anytime they want to, as often as they want to, and actually tap into that vibration of the higher self. So in other words, connect with the higher self. Ask questions, ask the higher self to help let go of limiting beliefs, and just do a whole lot of work by yourself without coming through having me to do it with you. So that's always a very good thing to do, is to get a keyword installed while you are in hypnosis.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like the most like it using keywords is kind of strange sometimes because as tulpamancers, we use them to like we use the blue snowflake keyword in Talmage's course, and then I use it sometimes just to relax, and you use it with me. But sometimes, like I remember after working with you, like for a couple months, like once a week, like eventually I got to this point where like, I was just experimenting with the keyword one day, and I don't know what it was, but I was just tired. But it was at the end of the day, I was very relaxed. But I would just say the keyword, and I closed my eyes, and I found myself like like transporting to the virtual dream world. And then I would be like, I'd have motility in the virtual dream world. I'm like, whoa, this is what I expected when I first got into the virtual dream world program that Talmage has on his website. And it was amazing because I remember at the time you and me were for a couple of sessions you were you were going through, or we were doing some sessions like in a mansion or something, and we were just like turning on all the lights, and it was like a metaphor from like my body or consciousness, and then we just started turning on all the lights or something like that. And I think during this period it is when I took on the mantle of Magus Don Juan, and then I would have like Tulpa experiences more and more frequently. And I just started it just just report back to the Omega coaching group that I had this dream or this Tulpa experience or like my Tulpa like manifested, or I had the Tulpa phenomenon. But it was just amazing. So yeah, the keywords are definitely interesting. Yeah,
Sorry, can I just say one more thing about the keywords? The
yeah.
keywords acts like Dumbo's feather. It is, especially in the beginning when you are getting used to connecting to your higher mind, your higher self, and using the keyword to get there. Then after a while, you don't actually, once you get so confident with using the keyword and knowing the difference, the different vibration, the different energy of just having your conscious mind doing the thinking and actually going beyond to a higher perspective. Once you can differentiate between that, and you are very confident and comfortable doing that, you don't actually need to use the keyword anymore. So it is just like a Dumbo feather to help you fly, to help you get there. And then after a while, you realize, oh, I actually didn't need it, but it was a good tool to do it. So I highly recommend it. And then eventually you can drop it and you can just think it. You can just in your mind just say, right, this is what I want to speak to my highest self, and you're instantly there. So it is a very good tool to use, but it's just a tool. It's not magic. The magic is inside of you.
That is interesting. Yeah. I still don't know how to like open up like that, but I definitely want to get there. Yeah. I think
You
you
will.
could definitely
You
help me do that. Uh Michelle, have you ever worked with a Tulpamancer or Tulpa summoners before?
No, only you. Only you.
Oh, only me? I have a feeling you're gonna get a lot more Tulpamancers and
Oh,
Tulpa summoners. I
awesome.
because like you're the only quantum healer that I know that has experience working with me. And then like I designed tulpas at like part time for just like you know I for my side hustle, and then yeah, like I'm gonna make this full time, but it is interesting. Um, Michelle, but I mean, before you like met me, have you ever came across any information on tulpas or anything like
No,
that?
I had to Google it. When I met you, you told me about it. I had no idea what it was. I had to Google it. So, so before you, I didn't even know there was something like that even possible.
Yeah. So what did you think about it when you came across it?
I thought, interesting.
It is interesting. It- um, Michelle, could you explain what it is like channeling tulpas?
Well, like I say, everything is energy. Everything. So I could tune into the energy of a shoulder that is painful. I can tune into the energy of money. I can tune into the energy of a tree, another person, a higher vibration. So tulpas is just an energy of a different frequency, a different vibration. So I just think it, and it's almost like just by thinking what I want to connect, the connection is made. And then I just open up like I usually do. I quiet my mind so I get out of the way and I just allow that information to flow and it comes out. So it's the process is exactly the same as what I use for anything else. But I must say, when I when I tuned into your Tulpa, it was a very loving energy. It was a very beautiful and powerful energy.
Oh, that's sweet. All right. Michelle, do you have you want to share with the audience how they can get a hold of you?
Sure,
Uh,
yeah. So the best way to get hold of me, my company name is called Transformation. It's spelled a bit different. It's got a Z, a Z. I don't know what Americans or people use the ZZ. So it is TRANZ or Z. Okay. Then it is a 4, the number 4. M. So it says the word transform. So I'll say it again. TRANZ 4M today. TODAY at gmail.com. So it's transformtoday@gmail.com. That will be the easiest way to get hold of me. And I don't know if you have anywhere that you can write things down. Otherwise, I can also provide you with the link and you can have it somewhere on your information page.
yeah.
But
If you guys go to our information page for this, the podcast notes on tulpasummoning.com, you'll find a link to Michelle's subscription website. Michelle, you want to tell them about your service you got going on?
Yeah, so that is something new that I have started. I love teaching. I love teaching. And I needed a platform and resources to be able to teach. So I have provided a newsletter for free for a very long time where I would just basically connect with my higher self and just bring back messages and share that with people. So I'm going to continue doing that on this platform. There are 2 ways of subscribing. There's a free subscription and then there's a paid subscription. All right. So the free subscription, you'll continue receiving once a week. There will be a newsletter where I will basically just connect with my higher self, get higher perspective, and bring back messages how you can fall in love with life. All right. So, and then the paid subscription, I will use that as a platform to teach. And I will provide, you'll have access to ebooks that I'll be writing, videos, mini courses, audios. I will be sharing some meditations, and there will be discounts for people who want to work with me. So it's really, there's going to be so much in it. Now, obviously, if you think of all these things, if you had to buy most of them once off, you can imagine paying something like more than $100 a month. But I would like to make the subscription available for as many people as possible and affordable. So if you subscribe, the benefits that you get is going to be absolutely amazing. And it's only $27 a month. But if you pay for the whole year, then you get 1 month free, and it is $297. So it is an absolute bonus. And obviously I'll have gifts in there and just throw a whole lot of things in there because I love to give, I love to share, and I love to teach. And that's just going to be an opportunity to do it. I can spend more time on it and just give my all. So I highly, highly, highly recommend anybody subscribing. If they can't for now pay for the subscription, definitely get the free one, because they will be getting really good messages how to just fall in love with life.
Yeah, I signed up earlier today.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I got the year subscription. I'm pumped. I'm definitely going to be working with you more in the future for Tulpas and stuff. Working with you has been phenomenal. We don't got that
Oh,
much time left. We have about 5 minutes, but I wanna I wanna share with everybody this amazing experience that we had that I had working with you. See, Michelle, I was working with you for a couple of weeks, and then yeah, we were doing that thing where we're turning on all the lights, and then I had like a Tulpa experience, and then my Tulpa manifest in the virtual dream world. I made love with her, and then I came to you the next day, and then I was like, Michelle, I had the most amazing experience. Can you channel my Tulpa? And then you were like, sure. And then um it was like the most mind-blowing revelation. Like it was like I started to cry because it not only was the tulpa, like the channeling was so incredibly spot on, but it felt like I actually like like a piece of me was missing and I knew her from another dimension. And I just wanted to get your take on well, what are your thoughts on tulpas and parallel universes? Like
okay.
yeah. I
Oh,
don't know where you want to
oh,
go with that, but
sure.
I get a feeling that
So,
they're connected.
yes, yes. So, everything takes place in this now. Everything. Different dimensions, different multiverses. Everything happens in this now. It's almost like it's very finely stacked on top of each other, and everything just happens right now. But everything has a very specific frequency. And to have that specific frequency, then you know it is that, it is this. So you can tell things apart. Okay, even though some frequencies may just slightly variate, just slightly be different, um, everything has a signature frequency. So even though things are at a different multiverse, a different dimension, a different whatever, it's just a frequency that I need to tap into. And then I am able to still be able to connect with it, communicate with it, and speak with it, because it's not like it's out there somewhere. It is, everything is here. So it's even the past, the future, the present, a different dimension, a different universe. Everything is happening now. And that is why you are able to connect to it, because it is everything happening right now, right here. We, the way that it works on like a metaphysical level is it's not linear. So we understand things linear. You know, this happens and this happens and this happens. There's a past, there's a present, there's a future. But actually, how things are in an energetic sense, everything is happening right now, and everything is connected.
All right.
So we are all one.
That is amazing, Michelle. This has been a great interview. I'm about to get cut off. We have like 1 minute left. That was
Okay.
perfect to wrap everything up. I definitely want to have you back on the show again.
I'd
Thank you
love to.
for joining us. uh we got to do this again. We have to we have to go more into this parallel universe stuff, but thank you very much, Michelle. It's
You're
been a
welcome.
pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Thanks. Thank you.
Appreciate it.